The price is wrong.
Get the fuck out!
Welcome to the CommanderSmiths.
We are the CommanderSmiths.
I'm Adam Smith.
And I'm Lowry Smith.
Don't worry.
We're cousins.
Look at that. Urza's for life already just on the board. We actually got a Team Forest walk from Chris, so he got a little get the fuck out.
Oh.
So, Lowry, I guess I got to do this for you.
Get the fuck out.
And for the
Boobs for life?
we got a boobs
I
for
dig it.
life. We'll get that one too. We got what's the GPG, Tad?
That sounds inappropriate.
Hashtag GPG. Yeah, you ever see those videos where a streamer is reading somebody's name and then it's actually like an Ibukaki kind of thing where they're just like, oh, thank you for the shout out. Blah, blah, blah.
It's stupid. It's
oh
go pack
gosh,
go.
get out
Dumb
of here.
dumb.
It's stupid. Get out of here. You get
Get the fuck
I
out!
love you, Tad, but and Anderson, and Chris. We got all four of these or three of these fuckers.
Wow.
We got the Packer fans on here.
Yeah. Where are you guys going?
yeah. Go back
It'd
home.
be great if you left. I'm pretty. We have 3 people on stream right now, all Packers fans, and I just asked them to leave.
Yeah.
Like, get
Get the fuck out!
We'll see you at the conference championship at the end of the year.
there we go.
That's what it is.
Skull. That was a little worrisome last night. I would say I wasn't watching until the touchdown, so I only saw greatness. So I would have clipped the soundbite. Nice. Guys, can we get somebody that isn't a Packer fan on here? But the only people that are on here are Packer fans. It's just, God damn it.
I mean, honestly, it makes me feel like I should become a Packers fan.
No, don't say that.
Well, yeah, but
no, don't. Well, because if
look
you
how desperate they are, and I've been a Vikings fan my entire life, and I feel that desperation as well. So that feels like I'm more like them at this point.
Well, just a bunch of losing is what we get to deal with. All right, so this is episode 391. Originally, we were going to do kind of the review of the Spider-Man set, but then the Secret Lair has kind of been revealed. So actually, we're just going to do a big breakdown of the Secret Lair, and that's actually going to be it for tonight.
Yeah, hashtag short episode.
Yeah, we'll see, because we have a little bit of a twist. We're gonna go in detail with the Secret Lair drop here. So that's really gonna be it. We're just gonna be doing that today, and then next week we'll be on Monday, because I don't have my soccer practice for my kid is on Tuesday. So yeah, Monday for next week, and that'll be a big episode, because I think we're gonna do what Phase 5 commanders from Spider-Man and Phase 5 cards from the set proper, or from the set in general. So we'll have 20-ish cards to talk about. So the Packer fans are still just chatting away over there, talking about Packer stuff.
This turned into a Packer subreddit. Great.
Right.
Fantastic.
You can tell the NFL season has started, because that's all. Especially on Sunday when they were beating the Lions, and it was just like, oh my God, I don't even want to look at chat anymore. This is ridiculous. Okay, so we are just going to do Secret Lair stuff. We're going to probably get right to it. So I'll just do the tags really quick. So there's a couple ways you guys can support us. The financial way is just become a patron. $1, like these fuckers that are on here. Oh, we got one that isn't a Packer fan. We got Ibukaki.
Yeah, I'm not sure if hockey's better though.
I know he's just a troll in general. But all these little degens. Nope, finger go the other way. How do I not point my? There we go.
You're not very good at fingering, obviously.
all these D-gens on the side there are all part of the Discord. You can become a part of the Discord for just $1. That gets you in. If you want to get proxies, you can move up on the tiers. $5 or more gets you proxies like this VV right here. I know I'm saying it right now because Ibukaki taught me good. He taught me words good.
One.
Exactly.
She can't even read. Two.
So that gets you proxies each month if you so choose. I'm late on our proxies this month, but one is one that you and Ibukaki have wanted, which is the memory jar.
Yeah, it looked beautiful.
I did just finish up last night, and They Shall Know No Fear. Do you remember what that? You know what that one is? Do you remember that card? It's from the Warhammer set, and it's the one white, one colorless, and you choose a creature type, and they get 1/0 and indestructible until end of turn.
Cool.
I did that one in a Stranger Things.
One second. Silence.
Coming back, and I am
There we go.
back. Now I
Thank
just
you.
got to make
I like
sure
it
that
when you come
the
back.
Yep, okay, the audio. Do you know the weird thing about that this time? There was no pop. Normally there's a pop, and I know that my stuff is gone. And then when you did the sound thing, that's how I knew mine was gone. But anyway, so I'm not building a white deck. Tad, it was from my other deck before. But anyway, so I don't know what got cut out there, but I got the Stranger Things, They Shall Know No Fear. I also got that otter, the one that I said that is a underplayed card. Bria Riptide Rogue. That one. And then the last one, and I'll probably be working on that tonight and tomorrow, is a Gates Instigator. And I'm using the Spider-Man and what's the lizard dude? He's a part of the Secret Lair. We're going to see him in a sec. Dr. whatever, So I'm using that because it's a
Dr. Lizard guy?
Yeah, whatever his name is. I'm using one of those arts
Dr.
for that.
Connors, I think it is.
Something like that. We'll find it out because it's actually in the Secret Lair when we get to that.
All right.
But that's going to be do you know the Gate Instigator? It's basically like the Perforos, but it's the one where you have the offspring stuff.
Yeah,
so,
I love that card.
Yeah, so I got those 4 will be popping up. Hopefully I get those finished this week. So, but that's a perk that you guys get for becoming a patron. You can get proxies and everything like that. Another way you guys can support us is Dr. Connors, yes, nerds.
That's what I said.
Yeah, no, that's
whatever, Ted. Come on, you're
nerd.
Hello, boobies.
No, you gave him boobies. I'm sure he's fine with the boobies.
Time since I pressed that button.
But okay, so then the other ways you guys can support us is you can check out our merch. There is a link. It goes to my eBay page, and actually the red. Are you showing off your hairy chest there? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm not showing. I'm just seeing if I can show it more. Don't mind me. Just do your thing.
Well, I need you to show off the red Yeti cup. We actually got some sales last week of people buying the Yeti cup. This is
there we go.
A 22 ouncer
or sale.
Sale, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we make it sound a little better by adding the S on there. Sale.
The
sale.
Things are important.
Yeah. But we also have metal tokens and stuff on there as well. Everything that you guys put in, that you donate, that you become a patron, it all goes right back into the show. Either stuff that we get for prizes or whatever, or setting up SmithCon or whatever. So everything that you guys are helping us get our cameras. I think Lowry, we talked about your camera might be getting on its last end at some point. We're going to need that. So
yeah, we'll see.
Everything you guys put towards us, we put right back into the show. There's also, as you notice right there is a raffle that is going on. It hasn't moved much lately. So people, you guys, every dollar you put in, that's your name in there. It's one little thing in there for it. And when we hit that,
I think our biggest problem is that Tad has put money into it,
Yeah,
and nobody believes they can beat Tad in their luck.
Right.
Like that guy's luck is ridiculous.
But yeah, it is a dual land. It's the scrub land. I got it right here, just waiting to get got by one of you guys. So there's the scrub land revised one there. So we're at 110 at the moment. Once we hit that 325, I have everybody that has donated so far for the raffle. We'll draw a name and somebody will win that. So that doesn't go towards the show, but there's kind of like a little fun raffle thing. You clicked this video to watch this video, so please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. If you need to get a hold of us, either do it on the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, why not? You should be a part of it, but you can email us at CommanderSmiths@gmail.com. Okay. You're
Did you read Hockey's comment?
No, but your hairy chest is it is very distracting.
It's distracting.
Yeah, it's very.
I'm trying to be Tom Selleck for Halloween, so I'm growing out my chest hair even more as much as possible.
Well, you're growing it out. Have you even shaved your chest hair ever?
I think I did one time.
Okay, because I trimmed my shit. I'm not gonna lie. I trimmed mine.
I was
down.
like, this is itchy as hell. Like having a seatbelt on, and as it grew back, I was like, this is the worst thing ever.
I guess
never again.
Did you shave it like completely bald? Is that what? And it came?
No,
like,
I don't think so. No, I don't think I would. I don't think I did that.
I trimmed mine. Not gonna lie. Like, and yeah. So
I know you do.
Yeah, I hate hair. But I love your hair. I love your hair down there.
I like hair when it's over there.
Yeah, just keep it.
Here.
Keep it away. Keep it away.
Over there.
Over there. All right, let's get to the shit. Let's see. What do I got to get here? Card previews. We got to hit the secret layer fun stuff here. Not hello boobies. We want this. It's a secret. I just saw that Ibukaki said it's his pub hair, and it's not pube hair.
Yeah. I guess it's a pub.
It's her pub hair coming up. All right. So
it's the hair I wear when I go out to the bar, out to the pub.
Your pub.
Get a pint.
Okay. We have the secret layer. We're gonna do things a little differently, but I'm gonna explain a couple things before we actually get started with this. We have the Spider-Man Superdrop. Normally we do the breakpoint stuff, which we are doing. Breakpoint, what it means is kind of how many it would take for you to break even. You want to own a copy for your collection, so we'll give you a number. So if we say it's breakpoint 3, it means if you buy 3 of them, that by selling those 2 should pay for your 3. So the lower that number is, the better. So that's what the breakpoint stuff is. When we talk about pricing and everything, this is where things are going to be a little different this time. We do have the mature pricing, which typically takes about 10 to 16 months. But there's some things that are happening different with the secret layers is we're getting a lot of people that are buying them, and you get a lot of people that get butthurt, and there's going to be people butthurt right now that we're doing this video, or once the drop happens and it gets sold out. But the thing is like the singles part of this is kind of crazy because you can get the singles for dirt cheap. I mean, Larry, what did you get that Sonic Soul Ring for? Was it like
I bought it for about $16
with
shipping included there,
and that's probably one of the more expensive like singles out of these. Right. That's still like it's already jumped up $10 since you've bought it, you know. And when the mass amount gets into people's hands, once everybody starts getting them, you know, people are raced to the bottom. You can pick up the singles for cheaper a lot of times than the drop itself. So that whole FOMO of you getting in and not getting the drop, you don't have to really worry about that necessarily unless it's something where it's like, okay, this is going to sell out within an hour. People are going to raise the price. But even that, like Deadpool, I know I've used this example a bunch of times. The Deadpool drop sold out within an hour, and you currently can get the Deadpool drop singles for cheaper than the Deadpool drop itself. Now, the bonus card is the only thing you're missing out on. Like if you can get the crappy bonus card that came with almost
harmless offering.
Yeah, harmless offering that came with 99% of all the drops, but you might miss out on the Blacker Lotus that was in 1% of the drops. You know, like
also not legal in Commander.
Right. So that's the only thing you're missing out on. So people, if you are upset about it, if you do miss it, this does go live on the 22nd of September, 11 a.m. Central Time. If you miss it, don't feel bad. Just be ready to, when these get in people's hands, know when that's being shipped, you can buy the single. So what we're going to do is give you the single prices of how low we think it's going to come, and then the prices where we think it will get up to. So there's kind of 2 spec angles here, because you could just skip the drop entirely and just go after the singles that are good and wait until people get it in hand and then just, you know, profit off of that, or just pick up the drop. So we're going to kind of help you guys decide on that and kind of go through all that stuff. And then the other thing we're going to do, we did this with Sonic because Sonic had all those new cards. We're going to give a grade after each drop here. So this is going to take a little bit longer than our normal breakdown of the secret layer stuff. We'll see. Yeah, this is new, so we'll see how this goes. So Lowry, let's get this started. I'll have you get going with everything. So I already mentioned that it comes out on the 22nd. Everything is the normal $30, $40 pricing except for the lands, and we'll get to the lands when we get there. So, Lowry?
Yeah. So this is the Spider-Man Superdrop. And we have technically four, but really like six drops. And let's get to them. First one is going to be like, it's basically the art is the front cover of newspapers, which is super sweet. Daily Bugle. You got a handful of useful cards, not necessarily ones that I've played a whole ton of or expensive, but the first one is Fact or Fiction. Then there's Frantic Search. I do like that one quite a bit. I would play that. And then the next couple would be Scheming Symmetry, which is the tutor that you and another person can do. Blasphemous Act, we just got
that in the Deadpool one, and we're getting it again.
Yeah. And then Impact Tremors, which is probably one of the biggest one, and this is the second printing in a Secret Lair as well. There's a D&D version of it.
Yep.
But I can see this being gorgeous in foil. All of these would be gorgeous in foil, and if they're cards that you really enjoy playing, I do think that it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Adam?
Well, all five of these, and I don't think we've had this happen, except this has happened. It's in 3 of these drops here. All of these have been in Secret Lairs. So they all have a Secret Lair printing at some point. The Fact or Fiction had a 2019 Secret Lair Far Out Man one, and that drop is still at like $5. So Fact or Fiction, I mean, that one's going to stay at $5. Like, there's nothing that's not going to really. You can pick up that single if you want. If you want Fact or Fiction, just buy the single.
Do you think Spider-Man puts a premium on any of these cards?
I don't know. I mean, that's the part that I don't know.
Right. That's a hard part. I mean, he is the most popular superhero in the world. Well, I believe.
I guess let's take the Marvel drop that we got last fall, winter with Storm, Wolverine, all that stuff. The new cards, those sold out pretty quick. But the ones that were reprints, you could still get those for pretty cheap. You know, I mean, Heroic Intervention for the Black Panther, I think that one you got as low as like $10 or $12. So like the cards that were reprints, it seemed like you could still get those. It didn't pop as much yet. Again, we're not even at the year mark, which is when things really start to take off there. But this one, I don't think Fact or Fiction is really going to move much. Maybe the Spider-Man has a little effect, but maybe up to 10 at the most. But again, it also
depends.
That's
long term too.
Right. And it depends on how fast this sells out. If this sells out in an hour, then that's a little different. You know, then you're looking at people wanting to. Maybe it's more popular than I was thinking. Frantic Search, 450,000 EDH rec deck, so it's used quite a bit. This was also in a Secret Lair from 2021, so this one's 4 years old at this point. But that one's up to $21. So I think when this gets into people's hands, it'll probably drop down to the single digits, $7-8. But I think eventually it'll creep back up there for non-foil 15, probably foils around 20. Because I mean, we have proof of it. We have a Secret Lair that has it up to 21. So that's always nice to see that you can compare it to an actual Secret Lair. 2021 wasn't when they were that was when they were printing to demand, so there's a lot more. So that's also got to take that in.
Also true.
Scheming Symmetry, we had that. When did we get that? That one's actually more recent. 2024.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. It had like that all foil with a little bit of black art on it with the big words, and the one with circular logic that had the screw up.
Where we just got those lands for the bonus cards. Yep, from the same artist. So that one is $15, the one that was from 2024, so just last year. Again, I think that's following the same track as what Frantic Search will be, so I think you'll be able to pick those up for like $7-8 when you have mass how do I say it? Not mass inventory, but mass supply. There we go. When there's mass supply, when everybody's getting in hand, I bet you around $7-8. We'll creep back up to 15, I think, $15-20. And then we get to Blasphemous Act. This one's interesting because we do have Deadpool, which personally, I think the Deadpool one is a lot cooler. But I like Deadpool. Not that I don't like Spider-Man, but Deadpool's is just funny because it looks
okay,
like the
James Jonas Jameson.
what?
You're just angry at Spider-Man.
No, it's just the part that's interesting is like the art from the Blasphemous Act in this one. It doesn't feel like it's Blasphemous Act, you know, like it's not destroying everything. Whereas
it looks like a chase.
Right. Deadpool one is the world is ending. He's sitting in a lawn chair on the moon or whatever and watching the world explode or whatever. So I think that one fits a little bit better. But still, this one, Blasphemous Act, we'd had the first printing of Blasphemous Act was from that like cool poster art. And that is upwards of $30 plus. Deadpool's still at about, I think it's 10 maybe, maybe not even that high yet. So again, because Deadpool you can pick up for $4, you're going to be able to get this one for $4. I would think in foil and non-foil, eventually creeping up to $10-15. And then the last one is the Impact Trimmers. We had the Secret Lair printing, like Lowry mentioned, the D&D, and that was from 2021. And that is a $15 card there. I think eventually it does get back up to that 15, but when this has mass supply, $4 to $5. $4 to $5, I think you'll easily be able to pick this up. So, all that being said, when I was saying picking up the singles, you could probably pick up the singles for $27 in non-foil. Remember, this drop is $30, and in foil, probably $31. I don't think it's gonna. I think you could pick up all these singles for cheaper than what the drop is. Now we don't know what the bonus card is. Guessing it's going to be superhero related, Spider-Man related. So that might be.
I would hope that all of these do not have zombies in.
Right. I agree. I think that they follow some sort of theme, even if it is just like a black and white paper of one of the same cards. I'd like that much better than a zombie one. But okay, so now maturing, when we move this to 10 to 12, 12 to 16, whatever months, I think you're looking at $52 in the non-foil. After fees brings you to 40. And then on the foil side of things, we're at 70 after fees and shipping and brings you down to 55. So you're at a breakpoint 4. It's not the greatest. 4 is probably the only time I would buy, but I wouldn't try to buy 4 to get one free, if you know what I mean. Like 3 is kind of where I'm like, that's my cutoff. 4, I'll buy it, you know. But yeah, so overall, breakpoint 4 for maturing on this one. Very highly used cards. Every single one of these. We got anywhere for the lowest is 171,000 EDH. Oh, no. Scheming Symmetry is 60,000. But Blasphemous Act is 1.1 million. But 60,000 is nothing to laugh at there. That's actually a lot of decks there. So these are used cards in Commander. Okay, so all that being said, Lowry, first off, what would you grade this from, you know, an F to an A with the minuses and the pluses and all that stuff?
Okay, so like I'm gonna go off of basically like A being amazing, F being terrible, like Lord of the Rings one.
Yeah, definitely.
And so like in my mind, a C is just like super average, something that I am close to buying, but probably not. And so I put this as at a C. I think a lot of really playable cards. I would play with these cards, so that makes me want to buy it. But there isn't anything that really pops when it comes to value. I own all of these cards. I own all of them in foil. None of them are hard to get in foil at this point. No, I'm just saying collection-wise. Like,
I know, but
if you're into Secret Lairs, like you just said, you have probably bought most of these if you're into Secret Lairs. And so it's like, how many different versions of premium foil versions of cheap commons and uncommons do you want?
Yeah, we don't really.
So I put this as a C, as in very playable, solid cards, great art, especially if you're into Spider-Man. And I'm close to buying it, and so I think that's where I'm at. Like, if I'm a C, if like I'm teetering on, I don't think I'm gonna buy it, but I think it's solid. B is if I think it's solid on and I'm teetering to buy it, and then A is I'm gonna buy it. That's probably how my system's gonna go.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I'm right with you. I gave it a C minus. Like it's.
Oh jeez, you're getting real in depth.
As I said, minuses and pluses. You can get the minuses and pluses.
I'm not doing that.
So I gave it a C minus because they are like you took it right out of my mouth. Basically, we've already had these reprints. Nothing stands out. There isn't any big home run hitter where it's like,
Right.
Oh, that could be a $50 card. That could be a $30. That could be, we don't. The highest we have is it could be a $20 card. You know, that is fact or fiction, and that's because we have a comparable one, or I guess Blasphemous Act. But we just got the Deadpool one, and would you?
Yeah.
It's going to take a while for Deadpool to get up, and now we're getting this one. So, and they're also both superhero ones, so they're competing with each other. They're both in the same last 6 months of each other. Like they're competing with each other right now, and so this is going to take a little bit longer to get up there. I'm probably we'll get to that later, but when we get to bundles and stuff, I think I'll be bundling with some of this stuff. But these are going to be ones that I'm probably going to be like, oh, I'm going to wait till these get in hand. I'm picking up singles of certain ones, and this is definitely one that I would go for singles. So singles for this one, not buying that necessarily to get that break point, buying multiples. So all right, let's move on to the next one.
All right, we have Secret Lair Marvel Spider-Man Heroic Deeds. So these are probably going to be instants and sorceries that are, I didn't look at these for the most part. This is your job.
Yeah, this is Lowry's break.
I
today.
was driving and you're like, hey, how about we do this different? I'm like, fuck, what do you want me to do, man? Like,
yeah.
So, but okay, so you have Ephemerate. I love this one. It has rebound, and then you're basically blinking a creature and blinking another creature. 3 visits is a classic ramp card for green, and those have been pretty solid in the past as well. Lightning Greaves. Who doesn't like more Lightning Greaves other than the next time I read it in 10 minutes, I'm going to be pissed off. Oh, I'm pissed off when I'm reading this in 10 minutes.
Wait,
but
when you're
cool, this one seems a little bit more nondescript, but I do.
When you're reading these next 3 cards in the next 10 minutes, because all 3 of them are in the freaking.
Okay, maybe. Okay, Soul Ring, which is a cool belt.
Yeah, but
of Spider-Man.
Okay, I'm gonna break it down in a second.
Spider-Man's. And then Command Tower, which is
there's Spider-Man right there swinging.
Yeah.
It says, what better place to watch over the city than from its greatest heights, Spider-Man Peter Parker. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Okay. This one's good. Okay, this one's good, but again, we're gonna
because
go.
The Soul Ring. If Soul Ring's in it and Command Tower's in it, like those are just.
How is this a Soul Ring? You know what I'm saying? Like this is it. They make like this little gleam, a ring. Like, is this what it's supposed to be? The ring, and it's like I don't. It's not even. Is it?
No, I was thinking it was just a belt. Like it was just something that a utility belt that
Right.
it kind of uses, and it is circular.
I guess, but like it's this is like the least Soul Ring I've ever seen out of. They're really trying hard on this one. Like I don't know.
I mean, hold on. You just like the little changeling chick that had a Soul Ring band around her.
Well,
forehead.
you can tell that that's
that was just a headband.
It's a what is it? I was about to say a dido. It's a diadem. Is it? But you know, you can picture that goes around like that's like. Yes, this is a belt, but it's not like the ring.
Yeah,
is
that's just a hairband.
Exactly, but this.
I feel like you're being hypercritical here. It's fine.
Okay, what is this ring here though? What is this circle? What is it shining?
To get it across.
What is it? It's not even centered on Spider-Man's
It's a gleam
of what?
A Soul Ring.
The person that took the picture Soul Ring, like it's just like that's what that is. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Like
it's a solar flare.
It's the weirdest fucking Soul Ring ever. Other than that, I like this drop. I love 3 visits.
Yeah, I love Ephemerate. I really like that.
Yeah, and so all of these, this is probably one of the better drops that we have in this. Again, all highly played, even more highly played than the last drop we talked about. The lowest played card
can't get more than Command Tower and Soul Ring.
Right. The lowest one is Ephemerate with 180,000 EDH rec deck. So we are double of what the last one's lowest. No, or triple of what the last one was. Ephemerate is the cheapest version of that is $5. So this is, and same with 3 visits. We have Secret Lairs again. For all 5 of these, 3 visits got the Monty Python one last year. That one, by the way, can you guess where that Monty Python 3 visits is at right now? Take a guess.
No?
Take a guess.
You want me to guess?
Yeah.
25?
$40. The cheapest version of 3 visits is 40. The cheapest version of 3 visits in foil for Monty Python is 45. So yeah, that one is insane. But then also Ephemerate, we did no, we did not. This one we did not get a secret layer. Sorry, I was wrong with that. Ephemerate was Strixhaven. We had the Mystical Archives. And those range from $10 to $30. So that's a pretty damn good card with this. I think, again, though, still with the singles, I think 3 visits is only going to get down to 10. I think in single-wise, this is a really good... I like it better than the 3 visits in Monty Python. I think this hits a lot more people. I would guess there's probably... This Spider-Man's probably going to get a bigger print run than what Monty Python did. Monty Python sold out really quick. I think this might take a little bit, but it's going to sell a shit ton. Still, I think it's going to be 10... Jump up to $30-$35 for 3 visits. Ephemerate, $7, $8. Probably jump up to 15 to 20 for that. And then we get to the Lightning Greaves, which is the 3rd time it's printed in the last 4 drops. Or what did I write? Yeah, 3rd time in the last 4 drops, and then we're getting 2 of them in this same drop. I do like this Lightning Greaves. It is kind of a cool one with the shoes. Right. How do you feel about that art of Lightning Greaves? You've been getting some cool art with Lightning Greaves as of late.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that they really made the emphasis on the shoes instead of the crotch shot there. Like,
just dong. You just
I don't like the angle. I'm gonna admit that. But otherwise, yeah, I think it's cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah. All right.
So I think Lightning Greaves, again, you can pick up the Sonic ones for $4. I don't think this is gonna be any different. I think you're gonna be able to pick up this for $4 or $5. For single wise, Soul Ring. All right. Sorry, I told you my beef on Soul Ring. Bad Secret Lair Soul Rings will sell for around 10. Good Secret Lair Soul Rings can reach 70 plus, like the Galaxy Foil ones. Now that's because those were Galaxy Foil, but you can also get the non-foil in that same art. I think is around $50. So if you get a good Soul Ring, they really get up there in price. I think this is on the lower end personally, just because it doesn't make sense to me. But that's just my maybe the Spider-Man.
So you think this is gonna hang around like 10, 15?
I think so. That's where I have it. 15.
I disagree with you.
Where do you think this one will be? What do you?
I think it'll be in the 20s.
Well,
like strong 20s.
Okay, I have 20
in the long run.
I have 20 for foil and 15 for non-foil is where I had it. But you might be right. I mean, that's where I might be wrong with the Spider-Man fame. You know, maybe it's
I do think it starts at 10 though. How about that?
That's where I had the single prices, both of those at 10. And then Command Tower. This one's just kind of blasé. There isn't, you got Spider-Man there, but you know, most people on your kitchen table are gonna be like, what the hell? It's just a tower and it's a command. Like most people aren't gonna realize that that's Spider-Man. Command towers have been printing like crazy. You can get those for $5. This is gonna be easily $5 if not lower.
Okay.
It might get up to $10 at some point, but I
believe you with 5.
I just think this one's a $5 one. But okay. So all that being said though, single wise, picking up these 5 in singles, non-foil, pick them up for $36. So it just might be worth just picking up the drop because you're saving yourself $6. Foil side of things, $48. So again, it's probably better to buy this drop rather than pick up these singles. Mature wise, 90 for non-foil and 110, and that's 110 for foil. After fees, it's 69 for non-foil. 83 83 for foil. So
hello, boobies.
There you go. I like that. That's instead of the just hit that hello.
No,
boobies.
you can do that. And that'll be the trigger to press the boobies.
So that being said, breakpoint 2. You just need 2 of these drops and 1 pays for the other. With maturing on this one. But yeah, that being said, how do you feel about it? I gave you all the numbers and all the whatever and the breakpoints. Where do you grade this one, and how do you feel about this drop in particular?
You know, I think this is probably like, I don't give it an A, but I give it a B. Mainly because they're all highly used cards, but not only highly used, but like the Sonic drop. If you're building a Sonic deck, you want the Soul Ring and you want the Command Tower, and you'll take another staple like Greaves because it's going to go into the deck, and that helps you be on theme.
Yep.
And so I think just having 2 or 3 of those types of cards in a drop makes it be quality, because if you're building the decks, you're going to go get it. And so I'm going to get this.
I dig it. We're kind of in the similar. I'm just adding the pluses and the minuses, so I gave it a B plus.
Okay.
The only reason I didn't get into the A range is this is the 3rd printing of Lightning Greaves. I'm not so happy with the Soul Ring necessarily. I can't even count how many Soul Ring printings and Secret Layers in the last year we've gotten of that. So we're getting a flood of Soul Rings and Lightning Greaves at this point, and Command Tower. So we have 3 cards, highly used cards. They're going to be, put in a lot of decks, but I don't know. We got to hit a threshold at some point where there's just too many of these that are, because we already have a bunch of them in all the other stuff, just regular printings of them. And now the special treatment is just like every other Secret Layer. So how special are they now? Because we're getting so many of them. Now,
if everybody's special, nobody's special.
No, but 3 visits and ephemerate. Ephemerate? Is that how you say it? Ephemerate?
I think how I say it, yeah.
Those 2 are good. They're good cards. Yeah. I think the 3 visits might be one of the bigger ones out of this that could. I actually have it as the highest one in the long run. I have it at 35 plus because we have the Monty Python one, and personally, I think this one's better than the Monty Python one. So I think this one has one of the best potential in this drop and best value. But that's the only reason I didn't give it an A. Got into the A is because these 3 have just been printed out the wazoo with Lightning Greaves, Soul Ring, and Command Tower. It'd be nice if the art was a little different with Command Tower. Maybe it grabbed me a little more. I do like Lightning Greaves art, and Soul Ring, like I said, was meh. So, but B plus is still good. Like, this is still something I'm gonna go after, and this is much better to get this one as maybe not the singles and pick up the drop, because you're actually saving some money there. So, all right, now this is gonna be a weird one, because this might be the first time that I say this land drop might be the best thing in this drop. And it's not that the drop is bad. It's this land drop is just silly. And this should hit you between the eyes because it's one of your favorite styles of lands. That isn't this one, but okay, go ahead. Did you
real quick, how many so this basic lands, it is the oil slick style of land, but it's Venom in the background, all these different types of
Mana Symbiote.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
With, the mountains symbols being eaten by him, with the swamp, it's in his mouth. Is this 2 per?
Yep. 2
order?
per.
Okay, thank God.
So 2 plains, 2 islands, 2 swamp, 2 mountain, 2 forest, but there is a price increase.
Yeah.
Because it's raised foils, the raised foil oil slick. So it's the same as the other oil slicks that we got from the Phyrexian. Yeah. So this is $60. So we are $20 higher than our normal foils. But man, it's totally worth. You're getting double. I know they've been doing that a little bit more with the basics, but this is one of the best basics. Like these are so freaking sweet. Like one of the problems we talked about with the oil slick from the Phyrexian ones is it was sometimes it's hard to see in person what they are. Sometimes these, at least on digital, the colors really stand out. So you're gonna be able to tell this is a plains, this is an island.
A bit more not black coloring.
Yeah,
like on the outside of Venom, and I think that'll allow things to pop a lot more.
I agree.
Whereas with like the Phyrexian oil slick, it's mostly black with the raised stuff. So I have a feeling these things are going to be gorgeous.
I think this
$60 is. I'm a poo-poo on the basic land kind of guy. I plan on buying 2 of these.
Yeah. So
A plus. It's gonna be gorgeous.
Yeah. So you're great already. Yeah. So we're in the same boat. I had it as an A. Give you an idea of some things here. Top basic secret lands. With the top of the top are $20 to $40 lands. So one land, $20 to $40. The bottom end of, or not bottom end, the oil slicks that we were just talking about, those are ranging from 7 to 15. A lot easier to get your hands on those than these will be. So I think these on the low end, let's just say these sold for $5 a piece. I don't think they're going to sell for $5 a piece. Well, let's just play that game. At a bare minimum, you're looking at $78. So you're still looking at a profit in this, you know, with selling them at $5. I think these are going to be 15 to 20 a piece.
Yeah.
And this could be considered a breakpoint one because you're getting 2 of them. If you just wanted one copy for your collection, you could sell one of these each. So let's say it's going for 15. So 15, 30, 60, $75. You're walking away with with yours free. So you really technically could just buy the one, sell the other ones, trade the other ones,
sure,
and you get that for free.
But I want 4, so I'll buy
right.
2.
2. No, this one's, this is probably the first, this is the best one of this whole thing. I know we have 2 more to talk about. 2 more? Yeah, 2 more to talk about. No, 3 more really.
Or 3 more. But 2 of
But this is the thing I'm the most excited for, and I might put these in so many decks. Like, that's the hard part. I might do what you're doing and buying multiples so I can put these in more decks, because I have the other oil slicks because I bought a bunch of those boxes. Oh, good for me. But Secret Lairs, I don't normally do that.
Good for you.
This one I might just buy a couple, like you said, for my personal collection, and then I'm going to buy more to try to sell and make that money back.
Right. No, these look gorgeous. Yeah. They get my heart going a little bit. Like, it's that's good shit right there.
I would say one other thing. The cool thing is like, even if you aren't like a superhero fan, like if you're just playing Magic with people, like it just looks like there's some crazy shit going on, you know, like they just look cool, you know? So I think that's kind of the cool part of this whole thing.
And that's the perfect thing about using Venom here. Like it's perfect with the oil slick, but Venom
could be a creature in Magic.
Is so cool looking and conceptually, like, I don't know why I said it like that, but it's such a cool character and it looks cool. Yeah. And God, I am excited. I hope I can get these.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, I think
I'm being very confident that I will. And but I'm hoping.
My prediction is this is the first thing to sell out. Like that, I honestly think this is the first thing that goes when this drop goes live. So, but we'll see. We should try to do that. We should make predictions and see if our predictions are right when we get there. All right, keeping with the Venom going, we got 2 kind of Venom things. So
Unleashed colors. You have Damnation, where Venom's huge, destroying a bunch of stuff. You have Dark Ritual, which is, I think, going to be a pretty big thing where, you know, Venom's engulfing somebody.
Yeah.
And then you also have Peer into the Abyss, which is a draw a ton of cards type thing. Surgical Extraction, which is a cool card.
We don't use it much in Commander, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not really for us because it's only exiling 1 card. Then you have Tendrils of Agony, which is a cool drain life card. Again, not really for us.
Yeah.
Again, cool. Venom is cool. Spider-Man's cool. Like, all this stuff is cool.
And let's go through the other one really quick because it is the same cards. It's in the same art. They're
but
just
black and white.
Yeah, so it's just the
Unleashed inks. And so Damnation, Dark Ritual, Peer into the Abyss, Surgical Extraction, Tendrils of Agony.
The Damnation and Peer into the Abyss look really cool in the inks. And I would actually say Tendrils looks pretty sweet there.
Right. Dark. I would say and guess that the foil inks is going to be gorgeous.
Yeah, you're probably, especially with that white in there. It's it's going to really
I think it's going to super pop.
Yeah. It's all Parks is saying they need. They do need to get Shieldred print to demand in there. Okay, so these again, $30-$40 for these. The normal. We're back to that. I really love how Damnation looks there. So Damnation and Dark Ritual are our main 2. That's all I'm going to say with that. Peer to the Abyss. Surgical Extraction and Tendrils of Agony. I think they're going to be $5 cards. They just aren't used. We don't really have Secret Lair printings, I guess. We don't really have any good special printings, so maybe they have that going for them, and it's
Surgical
Venom.
Extraction, occasionally we'll see spikes because of other formats.
Oh, yeah.
But they've reprinted enough that it might never spike again either at this point.
That's a fair point, yeah.
So, yeah, like you're saying, Dark Ritual and Damnation are the two main
let's
cards in this one.
let's break those down really quick, because Dark Ritual in particular is used in a lot of formats, not just Commander, but it's used in Legacy, it's used in Vintage, it's used all over the place. And we did get a Frank Frazetta Secret Lair a couple years ago with Dark Ritual in it, and that Dark Ritual, Lowry, I'm gonna have you guess again. I know we kind of talked about this more recently because we got the Frank Frazetta
Discord, yeah.
the Secret Lair. Oh, you saw it on Discord?
Yeah, is it something like 140 right now? 120?
So, 116 for the non-foil and 155 for the foil by itself.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, do I think this is gonna get there? Not that high. Frazetta has power because of his art, but this is a superhero thing. Now we got to weigh that in, though. Like, is that gonna hit the other formats?
How about this though? Like, the superhero part really hasn't shown itself yet. Like, with all the cards that have been reprinted, like we're saying, if it's new, it's expensive, like Storm or Wolverine and stuff like that. But if it's a reprint with Marvel art, it's not necessarily spiking. It's not a super expensive card. So like, we don't have any proof of that.
Yeah.
There is an effect at all. Spider-Man is different. Venom is different. I would say though that a foil Dark Ritual is hard to get. Those are expensive cards.
Yeah. So, fair points right there. I think this one's gonna be interesting. This one is the one where I'm like, where's this gonna go? Like, is this one gonna go? I don't think it's gonna go Frazetta high, but how high is it gonna go? My personal thought is this one is going to be a higher one as the single. I think it's going to be a $15 non-foil and foil single, as low as it maybe gets. Maybe it gets down to 10 for Dark Ritual. I'm not sure, but
I think it's I go the other way, 15 to 20.
15 to 20. But I think very, very shortly, this one's going to be a $30 plus non-foil and a $40 plus foil, if not higher. And that's probably the base. I'm probably being very...
Did you check on what the cheapest foil Dark Ritual is out there?
Well, you can get the mystical archives of it for like $15-20.
Okay, so that is the cheapest. The basement is $15-20.
Yeah. So
okay.
So yeah, it just used so much in so many places. And Commander players, what do we got? 804,000 EDH rec decks. So very highly used for Dark Ritual. Let's move over to Damnation really quick. Damnation, I think you'll probably be able to pick this up for $10 at Peak Supply. We do have the Seth McKinnon Secret Lair, which we talked about that last week about the art. One of my favorite arts. I really like this Damnation art. This is really freaking cool. I think this one will get upwards. Oh, wait. Hang on. Let me back up really quick. The Dark Ritual is the cheapest version is 20 in foil for Mystical Archives.
Okay.
And the most expensive was 50 for the Mystical Archives. So I thought I wrote it down and I couldn't find it, and I just saw it on my notes. So that shows you your base for Dark Ritual at that point. Okay, so back to Damnation. I think Damnation, the Secret Lair Seth McKinnon one, which is 5 years ago, is at $24. So I think we're around that $20 mark for non-foil and $25 for the foil, if maybe not a little higher because of the Venom aspect of it. So single-wise, surprisingly, singles for non-foil, $40 if you wanted to pick them up. And that's me being on the low end with Dark Ritual, because it might be higher. It might be what you're saying. It might be on the higher end with this. And then 44 singles in foil. Mature-wise, I think this one's going to be 65 for non-foil and 80 for foil, which after fees on each side is 48 and 58. So it's a break point of 3 for both of those. Now that's me being very conservative with the pricing and being like, oh, this is the low end. Dark Ritual could go crazy, and maybe not Frazetta crazy, but double what I'm saying. And then this one's actually a breakpoint too. But again, all the numbers there, the breakpoint numbers there. Where do you put this? What is your grade? What do you think? We got three cards that are $5. We're really talking about Damnation and Dark Ritual at this point.
Right. So that's the thing is like, I might go. I do plan on trying to get this one just because foil Dark Ritual, and so they did a good job of making me want to at least buy this, and so I'll give it a B grade. It's not an A because of those three like other cards, but Damnation and Damnation and blah, 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 blah.
That one.
Those two cards are going to be great.
Right.
So like it's a B plus range for me.
Would you do the colors or would you do the inks?
Oh, I'm doing ink.
Inks. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Inks for sure in my mind because I really do think those foils will pop.
Yep. I think that one's the one that sells out first between the two. Again, we are in the same boat, Lowry. I gave it a B minus. I like my minuses and pluses. We have the same thing there. There's 3 cards that are kind of throwaways. Cool to have those in the, the collection. I like how they look. But in all honesty, it's just these 2 cards that are holding this whole thing up, but they're very big cards that are holding this up. 2 very highly played cards. And with Damnation being more expensive just in general, and Dark Ritual, like you mentioned, foil wise, is a very expensive card. So, B minus. It would be a little bit higher if we had some other better cards in there, but that's still a really good, drop there. All right, we get to our last one. Oh, Ryan W. He got entered in there. All right, hang on. Let me get him written down.
Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan. He is entered in to win that Scrubland. Let's see.
Hotness.
Oh, I'll get you down here so you can start reading this, Lowry.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the last one that we're going to be talking about is the Spider-Man Villainous plots. This seems like it's not as good, but you have Deadly Dispute, which is it's reprinted a whole ton. It's the sacrifice
Hey, Ryan.
creature or an artifact, and then draw 2 cards, create a treasure. Go for the throat, fighting Lizard Man, Dr. Connors, and Kurt Connors.
There we go.
And that's
Kurt
just
Connors.
destroying stuff. Lightning Greaves. Pissed
Again.
about this one. You should not be reprinting the same card in the same drop. That bothers me.
How about 3 of them? Because we got Soul Ring right next to
You
it.
got Soul Ring in this one too?
There he is right there. That
Okay.
one's more of a
Doc
Soul
Ock
Ring.
Soul Ring.
Yeah,
I actually like that Soul Ring.
I do.
quite a
I
bit.
like this Soul Ring better than the Spider-Man Soul Ring, so I'll give it that.
Okay. Yeah.
And
all right.
then look what
it's
else we
Command
get.
Tower. Okay, good point. Oh.
Yeah. Now the difference here though is they gave us 2 garbage cards to start out where we the Spider-Man one, Ephemerate and 3 Visits are at least cards that are expensive. For even though they're commons or uncommons, they're expensive ones. They're highly used. Not that these aren't, but these are just cheap cards. Deadly Dispute and Go for the Throat. They're garbage in a way. They're $5 at the most. And then you're dealing with the same thing. Lightning Greaves, Soul Ring, and Command Tower. So we're the exact same thing we just talked about with the other drop. I like this Lightning Greaves. I don't know. I actually might like the Spider-Man Lightning Greaves better, but I like this Soul Ring better than the Spider-Man one. And then the Command Tower is the exact
I just
same.
like that they both have crotch shots on the Lightning Greaves.
I knew you'd like
Just
that.
both. Bam. You look just a little bit of, deeper perception, and you just got big old bulge right there. And
Just bald. That's how Lightning Greaves should always be done, is just crotch shots. So yeah, and then the Command Tower it's just a city tower. I mean it obviously it's, what is it?
well, that's Oscorp.
Right, I was
but-
going to say, but from a distance, again, the other one you could tell, like you knew there was Spider-Man, but from across the table, you're not going to know what's. Ryan says Lowry
that's you can't prove that in court, so it doesn't matter what you say.
Lowry loves a good taint. Yes, taint you very much. So I don't. This one's I got to do the numbers, but I don't like this one. When you go through all of these, I'm not going to repeat again but I'll say it. Lightning Greaves, Soul Ring, and Command Tower. You'll probably be able to pick those up for $4 to $5. Maybe Soul Ring will be a little bit higher, maybe at the 8 to 10 as far as a single. Mature wise, Greaves might get up to 20, 25. Soul Ring. Where do we think this Soul Ring is? This is mediocre. So I think this is a $15 Soul Ring, and Command Tower.
I disagree. I actually like this one better than the Spider-Man one.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's Spider-Man. Like this.
Right.
This is Spider-Man 2, Doc Ock holding the power of the sun in your palm. Like
Right.
That's a great Soul
This
Ring.
is the better. I like the Soul Ring much better than the Spider-Man one. But is it a good
it's
enough
not Spider-Man?
Is it a good enough Soul Ring that it jumps up in price? Is it one of the better Soul Rings? You know, like
I know.
You probably want to use Sonic over this one, but we're not dealing with superheroes necessarily there. Anyways, and then Command Tower again, we're a $5 to $10 card at the most. So the first two, Deadly Dispute, Go for the Throat, $5 to $10 there. So your singles are under
2 to 5.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right. 2 to 5. Your singles are like $25 for non-foil and $28 for foil. So that's lower than MSRP on this. So you can pick up the singles cheaper. But if we talk about maturing, only because of Lightning Greaves, Soul Ring, really because of those two, not Command Tower. Non-foil is gonna be probably 60 after fees is 47. Foil side of things 70 after fees is 50. So it's a breakpoint 3 for non-foil and breakpoint 4 for foil. And that's me being generous. I think it's actually lower. It's like a breakpoint 4 and 5 or whatever. So anyways, art's cool. Cards are good. Just let's not get a reprint of the same thing in the same damn super drop. But
right. I agree.
Okay. So this is the second one we're seeing. Let's try to take that out. What do you give this as a grade? Pretend like this is you don't even know that the Spider-Man one doesn't exist, you know?
Did I give the grade and the reasoning, or did I not?
What do you mean?
Well, I said if it has Soul Ring, Command Tower, and a third Lightning Greaves staple, that it has to be a B. I would like to retract that statement.
Okay. So where are you going to give this one?
That's probably still a B.
You're giving this one a B?
I'll give it a B just based off of what I was saying before. I did say it. I do think Soul Ring, Command Tower, and Lightning Greaves. You know what? Here's the other problem. I'm going to demote it. I'll give it a C+. How about that?
Oh, your first plus or minus.
Yeah. So the reasoning being is Spider-Man's the main guy. Most people are going to build decks with the Spider-Man. So that is a reasonable, like, that's what this is doing. To whereas, like, in this, you have different bad guys.
Yeah.
And so I think there's going to be a lot less bad guy decks that people want this for. So it's not necessarily as important to themed decks. And then these two top cards are just disappointing at best.
Yep. Agree with all that take, including your rating. I did not give it a plus or a minus, but I just gave it a flat C. So
flat C.
Yeah, just a flat C. The three are good, but again, I did say take it out of we didn't get these three in the first, the Spider-Man one. But you do have to factor that in. Like, that is part of it, I guess. Yeah. Like, I told you not to do it, and then I'm like, well, no, you actually do need to factor that in. We got to factor in how many times.
You just trying to make me look bad.
You worked through it. You got yourself to the right rating. Yeah. No, but I agree. Like, you're probably more people are going to be building superhero decks rather than super villain decks, and even that, it's like, are you going to, like, Doc Ock, is he going to fit in all the evil villain stuff? Like, I don't know. It's a better Soul Ring. It's a better picture of Soul Ring. I like this a lot more.
I do like that Soul Ring. I might actually. We'll see what the price is.
Yeah.
Like, if that's a $10 Soul Ring, I'll buy that in foil.
And that's, where did I put it? I put $10. I think this Soul Ring will drop down. I don't think it's like one of the better Soul Rings that we thought that we've seen in person. Oh, by the way, these are all rainbow foils. So they continue with the rainbow foils. Good job, Wizards. Don't go away from the rainbow foils because the curving has gone away because of the rainbow foiling, and they look really good.
We should get a double rainbow Sounder.
No,
or
the
whatever
guy.
They do rainbow foils.
The guy. It's a
Yeah.
double rainbow. Although, let's see. If
Crying.
I should write that.
He
Write
was
that
so
down.
high.
That was rainbow. All right. That's actually.
I remember you showing me that.
Yeah, rainbow sounder. Hang on. All right. But what the fuck was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying anymore.
All right. I don't think it was important. We both are more down on this one than the Spider-Man one, just because of superheroes. Spider-Man's super popular. These are going to be cool, but that's a lot of soul rings and lightning greaves.
Yeah, we've been getting.
Do you know what they should have fucking done? Shouldn't have swore. Should have been flipped.
Oh, that is brilliant. Why aren't you working for them? Because that would have been good. Because you had superhero on one side and villains on the other.
Right.
Lightning Greaves, Soul Ring, Command Tower. Yeah.
And then you pick two, the two randoms that is going to work on either side as well.
Yeah. Oh man, Lowry, why didn't you talk to them? That would have worked out really well. Okay, so we do have to do this. If you only could pick one of these, Lowry.
One
Spec.
to rule them all.
You had to put all your money in on one of these, and you could only get one drop. Put all your paycheck on that. Which one would you go deep on?
I hate gambling. You know that. I'm going through them real quick again. Oh, it's the lands.
Yeah, I was like, how you're not
I
going to the
forgot about it.
lands?
That's an easy the lands.
Yeah,
the lands are ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree. The lands is what I would do, and if Lowry's picked the lands, if I'm doing a second choice, it would be the one with the three
Good
visits.
guy.
Yeah, the good guy superhero one. So yeah, we're talking about the Soul Ring and the Lightning Greaves. I was talking about those three. They're good, but I'm more with the three visits and ephemerate. But man,
I might differ from you on the second place.
The Venom might be the one though. There,
Right. I think it's the inked Venom with the Dark Ritual.
But again, you're getting a double load of that. You're getting inked.
Yeah, baby. My goodness, that is gross. What is going on? How is that even in your vocabulary?
Did you not hit the hello boobies? That has to be that.
Hello, boobies.
A double load, but you are because you're getting two versions.
I'm trying to give a straight face. My God,
You're getting two versions.
you're making a grandma blush. Come on.
You're getting two versions of the same card. So actually, technically, we have two of the drops in this are printed twice in this. So in the super drop, we have
Good point.
multiples, so double load right there. But yeah, so I mean, that would be my only holdback from the Venom one. Is it depends. I think in particular, you're right. The inked one, the inks one, is the one that I would go after. But yeah, I think those three are good. The other ones I'd kind of maybe just pick up singles on those. It depends what the bundles are. We'll see what the bundles are, and maybe you save enough there. So, hey, look at this, Lowry. We got over an hour on just talking about secret layers.
Look at us.
Look at that. How'd you like the grading system? Just a little on-air production stuff. Do you like the?
Well, we'll see. We'll see if people complain.
But I was
They tend to
surprised
be
for the
okay
most part.
complaining to us.
We were in the same grade range. It just depended on the A's or the pluses and the minuses. Is really that was the only separation. We are always the same letter grade.
I just had to get comfortable with it. I'll be able to do the plus and minus next time.
You did it on the last one. And how do you feel about the singles? You like that the single aspect to it too?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Let us know, guys, if you guys like the grading system and the singles part. All the single ladies. Oh, that's what I should have done. All the single ladies button. I have that one.
We do.
I think I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, because
It's somewhere.
Yeah. So
I remember you showing me that video too. With the SNL Justin Timberlake
yeah,
one.
that one's the best.
Yeah.
All right. The other thing we want to know in the comments is which ones are you guys picking up? Are you guys going after the lands? If you only could pick one of these, which one would you pick up? And also, what are you actually going to pick up? Are you going for a bundle? Are you only picking a couple of these up? Singles, whatever. Let us know what you guys think. Again, hit that like button if you guys have watched this. That should do it for this week. We are going to do the breakdown of Spider-Man, the set next week, and that should be on our normal Monday time. All right, gang, that should do it for this week. We will catch you guys next week.
Thanks for listening.
See ya.
Bye.
Saga.
I love boobs. I'm talking tatas. I love boobs.
A
I'm
double
talking
load.
bunkers. I love boobs. Thanks for the memories. I love
jeez.
boobs.
Boop. Hey gang, the best way to support the CommanderSmiths is to make sure you slap that like button. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel. Also, check out our online store, CommanderSmiths.com, where we have metal tokens, mugs,